fighter in the world. And tonight, Sugar Ray Leonard is going to be the greatest. We will see. Ray Arcel is trying to calm him down. Mr. Arcel is a very young 82.
He just got out and threw some of the best combinations I've seen all night.
Here comes Leonard.
Roberto is cooking. They just unfurled the Canadian flag.
The referee, by the way, in this fight is Carlos Padilla. You remember him. He is there's Leonard coming in with his entourage. Padilla is from the Philippines. It was he who worked the Thriller in Manila. The judges will be Harry Gibbs, the Englishman, Angelo Poletti from Italy, and Raymond. And this one, I want to give you correctly. Valderu. Raymond Valderu. Let's get a sense of the crowd. The eyes of Duran.
And here comes the fellow Panamanian, the great ex-champion Ismael Laguna, who's shaking with Roberto Duran. Roberto comes to our corner, he looks down.
Laguna, whom you see, beat Carlos Ortiz for the lightweight championship of the world and is considered one of the great lightweights of all time. It's a big night for Panama.
It's an excellent night for Panama. They've had great champions, but maybe none greater than Roberto Duran.
We've had one of the great surprises in years, an unknown Trevor Berbick from Jamaica, now making his home in Canada, has knocked out John Tate, and that is the prelude to this. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran for the World's Boxing Council's version of the welterweight championship. Look at this crowd, over 50,000 people, and you out there, 1,500,000 of you, the largest crowd ever in closed circuit history, and 200,000 home.
Freddie Brown has just put in about a ton of rosin, and here comes Sugar Ray Leonard, the welterweight champion of the world. Very calm, very cool, very, very, very cool.
He's going right, there he is. Remember, please, 18 times Duran has knocked an opponent out in the first round. Also remember, the only 2 times he's ever been knocked down, he was knocked down in the first round. And there is the Sugar
Ray Leonard, the welterweight champion of the world, with his belt. Angelo Dundee, the very, very famous trainer, in his corner.
Let's hear Claude Mouton.
Le match de la décennie pour le titre mondial des poids mi-moyens, version du Conseil mondial de la boxe. The Olympic installation board is pleased and proud to present the long-awaited World WBC Welterweight Championship fight. 15 rounds of boxing is pour the boxe. Présenté par le promoteur Jean-Yves Perron, presented by promoter Jean-Yves Perron, sous la juridiction de la commission athlétique de la ville de Montréal, dont le président est M. Arthur Gagnon, sanctionné par le Conseil mondial de la boxe, présidé par M. José Sullivan Redline. This bout under the jurisdiction of the Montreal Athletic Commission, Mr. Arthur Gagnon, President, and sanctioned by the World Boxing Council, Mr. José Sullivan, President, attending at ringside. Les officiels, the officials, le docteur, Dr. Pierre Forget, the timekeepers, Maurice Vermette, Marc Aubert, et Nick Piccolo. Les juges, the judges, de France, Monsieur Raymond Panirou. From Italy, Angelo Rotelli. D'Angleterre, from England, Harry Gibbs. L'arbitre, your referee, Señor Carlos Padilla, de Philippines, from Philippines.
The moment coming up.
In the red corner, portant le maillot blanc et rouge, wearing the white trunks with red stripes. Nancy de Guarare, Panama, a resident of Panama City, a native of Guarare, Panama, now living in Panama City. Pesant 145 livres, weighing 145 pounds, ex-campione del mondo, dicevo, contendore numero 1, el orgullo di Panama, Roberto Duran.
Unbelievable.
In the blue corner, portant le maillot blanc avec barre bleue et rouge, wearing white trunks with blue and red stripes. The Flower Park, Maryland. From Flower Park, Maryland, President Soka Wadi, weighing 149 pounds, le champion mondial des poids moyens, the world welterweight champion, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Ferdy, can you hear me?
Yes.
You notice that Leonard, real sweat, real warm. Duran, no, is not in a sweat.
Yeah. But he's got, you see, Leonard's got, Angelo puts Abilene grease. That's the grease that makes you sweat and gets you hot. And Duran doesn't have any grease on him at all.
The referee, Carlos Padilla, giving them their last minute instructions. I got to tell you something. The Spanish has it, el momento de la verdad.
And that it is, a moment of truth.
Remember now, the referee is Carlos Padilla, and those of you who saw him work the Antifermo Minter fight may remember he does not allow fighters to hold on the inside. That was a complaint by the Duran people. They thought he might keep him from going inside, but enough of that. The moment is here. Roberto Duran challenging Sugar Ray Leonard.
Last minute instructions from Angelo Dundee. Last minute instructions from Ray Arcel.
We're ready.
And round one of the long-awaited Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, welterweight championship fight.
Ferdy, Leonard is flat-footed. He did not come out to dance. He wants to go toe-to-toe with him. He's flat-footed.
Angelo claims that in the fourth round he will get him or sooner.
Would you believe it is Leonard coming to Duran and Duran backing up on him? Leonard snapping that left hand, now changing his pace a little. Did somebody say that Duran didn't have quick hands?
He's a boxer, he's got quick hands, but Sugar Ray's got that fast jab and a jab that he moves away from after he throws it.
Notice how Duran is keeping that right hand high. He knows that Leonard wants to get him with a hook. And Arcel told me before the fight, Dundee is not going to get it his way. He can't take him out in the first round. Thrown at right hand. Duran.
Overhand right by that missed because Roberto was leaning down at the time. You can't throw those overhand rights. You got to bring him up.
Would you believe Duran is boxing him?
Yes, Morant, but he's stalking him. He's slowly cutting that distance between them. He's faking. He's slowly cutting. You see that?
Oh, he took a hard left hook, but he hit him back. Leonard wants to trade with him.
Leonard wants to trade with him, and Duran is willing to oblige. Leonard is not backing off. Leonard is not running. He wants to exchange with Duran.
second. Faked with the right hand and got him with the left hook.
Roberto the aggressor right now, Duran the aggressor. But Leonard is biding his time. He's getting his shots in. They've been even so far.
There's a lot of bad blood between the two at the weigh-in. Leonard blew a kiss at Duran, and Duran answered with a word which I cannot repeat. Duran does not like this man. But Roberto is trying to stay cool. The fury, the intensity, you can feel it.
The intensity of Duran is incredible. But Sugar Ray is very cool, and he's punching very well, counter-punching coming in. They could catch each other.
Duran goes to the body, but he's wild. He's wild. He's wild, but his intensity is great. He did not hit Leonard.
The punches were not well landed.
Leonard goes to the body and doubles up to the head.
And Leonard is throwing leather. He is throwing bombs. Leonard is throwing everything he's got this first round. Number 5.
3 seconds to go in the round. 2-1. There will be no knockout in the first round. I really thought, and I'm telling you now, that Leonard was going to come out and try to end it right off the bat. Everybody said Duran, but I know our Sells plan is he wants Duran to go 5 tough rounds because he feels that the longer the fight goes, the more it goes for Duran. We shall see.
Now watch this action as Duran comes in. See, he is wide open coming in, but he is also punching. Now he drives him to the ropes and punches. Now watch Duran. He's completely out of balance. He's got to be a little bit cooler than that with Leonard, because Leonard will catch him off balance and finish him.
Leonard fighting flat-footed like he did against Pete Ranzani. I'm amazed. I thought he'd dance with this man and try to sucker him into a left hand. Angelo says Leonard does not have to dance on him. He does not want him backing up with Duran. And Duran is willing to do his thing. He's got Duran backing up.
There's a lot of feigning going on here. They're both trying to feel each other out still in spite of that hectic first round. But the Leonard fast hands is something to see.
So are Duran's.
Duran is charging in like the charge of the Light Brigade. He's almost throwing caution to the wind. You see that charge? It's intensity, it's fierceness, it's fighting. Duran is throwing caution to the wind. That could cost him, because Sugar Ray Leonard is cool.
Yes, he is. If you notice, though, Ferdy, he wants to catch Leonard with that right hand, and to do it, he's got to beat one of the greatest left hands in the business.
Now Duran is now closing the distance.
Boy, I tell you, I was going to say they're going to try to establish that, but son of a gun.
Look how close Duran is getting. They started out way apart.
Good jab by Duran. Oh, he hurt Leonard! He hurt him! He got him going! He hurt Leonard with the left hook!
He buckled Leonard, and he feels it. He's holding on.
Leonard is in trouble!
The referee is very ineffectual here. He has not been able to get him off. He's chasing him to the ropes. Duran with 2 shots. 3. He's got him in the ropes again. Padilla very ineffective. He cannot break him when he wants to.
Padilla. All right.
53 seconds
You can
to
see
go.
the clock, right. Padilla has been criticized so much about breaking guys, he doesn't want to break.
He can't break. Leonard's holding on too hard.
Yes. Leonard in trouble in round number 2.
Someone just threw a cushion in full of water and hit both of them.
Leonard now winding up and banging with both hands. But Duran getting under them. Oh, the right hand hurt Leonard again. Leonard fighting
This
The round is over. Here you are.
Here you go. Watch, Randy.
Watch.
Left
He
hook
caught
that got
him
him in
with that hook.
trouble. Now watch his legs. Leonard's legs buckled. He could not control himself. And now watch as he holds Duran. Now watch this other shot. A missed left hand by Leonard. Roberto measuring him. A left hook, a right hand that flushes, and a left hook right on the button. And Angelo looks worried.
Bertie, did they make a mistake?
They only made one mistake. They signed this fight. Roberto Duran is getting instructions from the corner. Angelo has got Leonard ready to go out and fight this third round.
That's probably the hardest punch he's ever been hit with as a professional. He might have been hit close to that by Bruce Curry. Round number 3, Duran. Leonard still stays flat-footed with him.
Leonard is reacting to every little feint. Every little feint of Duran's is causing him to flinch. He's a little gun-shy now.
He is.
And
Yes,
now's
he is.
the time for Duran to take advantage of that.
He is gun-shy. Absolutely. At this moment, Duran has him compelled, but he still has those quick hands.
And I think he's got him intimidated.
Unbelievable. Oh, Duran working on him again.
Duran working on that body, and that's going to cost Ray. Because if Ray doesn't get out of there, he's going to get his ribs broken. He's punching with the intensity that only Roberto Duran can punch with.
Why would they want Leonard to take him inside?
Leonard in trouble again. His knee just buckled at that right hand, but he's coming back fighting. Now this is stupid of Leonard to get stuck on the ropes with Duran belaboring him. There he's got him again.
Duran ran into a right hand that was a little high. You know that Leonard is pulling an Ali?
Yes, but only Ali has been able to pull an Ali. What he's taking is some body shots that are going to kill him later on.
Duran getting under Leonard's shots. It's been an incredible third round, an incredible second, an incredible first. They said, could it live up to the advanced billing? Leonard might have hurt Duran a little bit. Look at Duran.
Duran is landing 10 punches to every one for Leonard. Unless Leonard can catch him off these ropes, I don't know how he can hope to win this fight this way.
Would you believe Leonard trying to match Macho with Macho?
Yeah, he's been reading the papers, and that's too bad. He should have been fighting from outside. Movement is what he needs, movement. Leonard coming on good with a combination, but it didn't seem to hurt Roberto. Roberto right above us.
Leonard with a furious assault to the body.
Leonard throwing everything he's got into the punches. Roberto ducking under him and keeps punching, keeps coming.
Angelo thinks Roberto is vulnerable in the body.
Well, let me tell you right now, Leonard's throwing hard.
What a round. End of the third round. You're looking at Roberto Duran and Arcel exhorting him. I just turned around to look at Wilfredo Benitez. Wilfredo, what do you think?
Duran not going nowhere. I will be knocking him out in 2 rounds, you know, because in my best condition, nobody can beat me.
Who do you think about this
Who
fight,
do you think
though?
is winning right now? ¿Quién gana ahora?
So I see in the fight, so Duran
Say it again. We had to get away for a moment. Who do you think is winning right now, Wilfredo?
is even the fight.
Even fight. Gracias.
I don't see it that way at all. That was Wilfredo Benitez, a former welterweight champion, but I have Duran ahead at this point.
I wonder if Duran is surprised, Ferdy, at the fact that Leonard is not running on him. Now Leonard is starting to use the left hand.
Leonard must move. He must move and do what got him here. He got here by being a beautiful boxer with a great jab. For him to stay on the ropes and take all that body punishment is unnecessary.
I don't know what they're trying to prove image-wise with Leonard.
I don't know if they...
He is reacting to every feint with the left hand.
He is definitely very gun-shy. Roberto is standing right in front of him. He is not catching any jabs. There's too much distance between them right now.
What surprises me is that Leonard is standing right in front of Duran. I thought he'd fight him side to side. But Leonard apparently feels he can beat him that way and beat him at his game. That's what he wants to prove.
Well, he hasn't beaten him so far. Unless they're Oh, he just got hit on... Leonard just got hit on the break. Not hard. But it goes to show you that...
Oh, a right hand! He hurt Leonard!
A tremendous right hand by Duran drove Leonard back into the ropes. And now he is holding on.
Ferdy, I just don't believe this. I cannot believe that Leonard would come out and fight as if he were fighting Pete Ranzani.
I don't think that Duran has given him any choice. He's fighting the fight that Duran is commanding right now. The difference in this fight is that Duran is fighting his fight, and Sugar Ray Leonard is not. He is being forced to fight Duran's fight, which is what you're seeing right now.
There were some who thought that a cold night would be bad for Duran. I said that he didn't have a real sweat. He's got one now as he punched himself out.
Duran will never punch himself out.
He hurt Leonard with that left hook. I would never have believed that they go to the pit this way.
I would never have believed it of Ray, because what he's doing is getting his ribs caved in. And that's going to tell later on in the fight. Ray is hoping to catch him off those ropes, and unless he does, he's in trouble.
Oh, look at Duran with that right hand, and look at Leonard answer it back. Right uppercut by Leonard, but it just missed. And Duran keeps forcing him to his corner, a la Tommy Loughran, but Leonard fighting out of it. He's got Duran hurt. No! Leonard landing tremendous right hand shots at the ball. What a round for Ray Leonard at the end. Ferdy,
You can't see better fighting than this.
I was going to say, if you wanted to write a script, you could not have written, because, I mean, let's face it, you figure a young man like Sugar Ray Leonard's going to come out, stick him, suck him into the left hook. Instead, he's going out there. He's going to beat Duran at Duran's own kind of fight. We'll see whether it costs him.
Now watch this right hand. Watch Duran's right hand land flush on the chin, and watch the way that Sugar Ray has to back up into the ropes to avoid. Look at the way that Duran follows him in. That's killer instinct. These rounds are beginning to get even because Sugar is starting to fight off the ropes, and Duran is beginning to slow up at the end of the round. They cannot keep up this pace for 15 rounds.
You know, Bertie, remember I said to you, Ray Arcel, oh, a left hook, he might have hurt. That was the suck punch. Bring him in and hit him with a hook.
That's because Duran has opened this round asleep. He did not open it with his intensity, and he got hit. If he lays down and tries to box with Sugar Ray Leonard, he is going to get that all night long, because Leonard's hand speed is awesome.
Ray Arcel said we'll tell by round number 7 whether they've got second wind. Duran now is fighting the way he did in '71 when they called him Rocky after Rocky Graziano, going with a right hand, or Marciano, as Freddie Brown says. As Ray Arcel says, as Jack Dempsey.
Let me say that Sugar Ray Leonard has shown more guts and more gumption in these first 4 rounds than was expected of him. The champion has been fighting his heart out, but Duran has been calling the shots.
You notice that Leonard is now trying to use his size on him, bullying him,
yes,
leaning on him. Right hand just a little high by Duran.
But it was murder in that right hand.
Putting the pressure on Ray.
There's a lot of infighting here that doesn't look like much, but they're landing very short, chopping, and hard punches, both of them. Sugar Ray Leonard is really doing a job with his head.
He's also pounding to Duran's body. They believe they can get Duran, and Duran is answering back. Look at Ray go to the body. Did he hurt Duran, Ferdy?
No, those were to the side. Those were picture punches, but not hurt. Those are the ones that hurt. The one where you dig in and your feet come off the canvas with each one.
An incredible 5 rounds with Sugar Ray Leonard not doing what they thought he would do.
Oh, now that's a beautiful punch.
He's got Duran hurt. Oh, and Duran fights right back. He's going after him with the right hand.
Here's Sugar Ray Leonard at his best. He's trading punch for punch with Duran. Is that wise?
Oh, Duran missed the right hand that would have ended it. As he got guts. What an incredible fight.
They have been exchanging evenly. And now watch this replay, ladies and gentlemen, as you see 2 fighters evenly matched. Watch Sugar Ray come out with everything he's got, but Duran is ducking all that ring experience. All of that ring experience showing. Now watch this exchange between Leonard and Duran. As they get in close, they're beginning to really pummel each other. It's beginning to be tough. What Sugar Ray Leonard put on him at the end of that round should have dropped Duran, but it didn't. And now's where we get to find out how Leonard reacts to finding out that his punch is not going to knock out Duran. We know what Duran is thinking.
You know, there was a discussion at the meeting about the use of smelling salts, and originally the boxing commission, the Montreal Boxing Commission, said no smelling salts, but both corners said we want to use them. You know why? Round number 6, Leonard and Duran.
Leonard has shown a lot of class in these first 5 rounds. Roberto has shown his animal intensity, and it has been a barn burner, and it is a pretty even fight. Oh, beautiful shot by Leonard, and caught Duran just like he did opening the other round. Hello. And of course, the usual laugh from Duran.
He's starting to suck him into that left hook again. Step forward with the left foot, draw back, and bang. Incredible fight. Not what we expected at all. I figured it'd be a dancing Leonard, but he wants to beat Duran at Duran's kind of fight.
Beautiful body shot by Leonard, answered by a beautiful body shot by Duran. And back on the ropes. It seems that Duran is very satisfied to back him to the ropes and wail away at the body. Leonard should not be caught there.
He feinted him twice, once with the left, then with the right, and tried to go with the left. Leonard now is not blinking or stepping away from the feints.
Leonard is in those close exchanges. Leonard's landing some short punches. There they are. 2, 3, 4 combinations. But Roberto hangs. There it is again.
That hand speed.
Amazing hand speed by the champion, Sugar Ray Leonard, but Duran hangs in there.
preparing his attack. Body and then head. We thought that it would be Leonard holding on. That time it was Duran. Duran now trying to go underneath that left hand with a right uppercut to the body. But I must tell you, this has been a good round for Leonard.
The referee keeps knocking down Duran. Oh, that was a great shot by Leonard. The referee tries to knock out Roberto's right hand, but never. Beautiful, beautiful punch by Duran in counter punch as he came in.
Right uppercut.
And now a hook by Leonard. How can these two guys take it?
Unbelievable.
Duran measuring him for the right hand. And just when he goes to throw it, Leonard with that superb instinct moves back. What a fighter Sugar Ray Leonard is.
Left hand, not as good as it seemed. Duran was moving back with both.
And the bell.
There's the bell. Didn't even hear it. Bertie, we talked with you about how you've scored it so far. I notice you're keeping a score. I haven't been. How do you score it so far?
So far, I have it just about even with Duran ahead by about a point.
58-50.
But it is so hard to score. And remember, we have judges here that are love to see fine boxing. We have not seen any fine boxing in the European style. We have seen down in the trenches fighting.
Everybody said, can he go to the pit with Duran?
He's in the pits and he's doing fine. I tell you one thing, it is an even fight, and it's so subjective that either judge can have one or the other.
Ray standing, waiting to go after him. Duran.
Let's see if he hits him that hook again to begin with. No, this time Duran puts in a hard right hand to the body.
Roberto Duran.
Steam is coming off of both fighters. They're in the middle of the ring. They have plenty of distance between them. Duran has not yet forced him to the ropes to fight his fight.
He beat Duran to the punch a little bit. Duran just missed with a right hand. Duran, by the way, was 29 years old, June 16th. Leonard is 24. Leonard, the taller of the two. I haven't identified them because I don't think you need identification. Two of the best-known fighters in the world. Again, Duran feinting with that right hand, looking to throw the left, but the right hand is his punch. Arcel and Freddie Brown up on the top step. Leonard has Duran in a bit of trouble.
Leonard fighting very well off the ropes now, not like he was doing before. They exchange very hard punches back into the ropes as Duran is always relentlessly pushing him back into the ropes. Leonard fighting off the ropes, trying to spin out, trying to get distance. Roberto now back to the ropes. And for the first time we see Roberto Duran on the ropes, and for the first time I see a little anguish on the face of Roberto Duran.
Punches to the bodies. The corner for Duran is yelling, get off the ropes, go to the center of the ring.
This is a very brutal physical fight, very brutal. Ray pushes off the referee and saying, let me get to him, let me get in this action. Back to the ropes again. Fighting off the ropes comes Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting back comes Duran, and they're back on the ropes.
Leonard hasn't lost his hand speed. Duran seems to have lost a little of his. But now he opens up.
Every time Leonard lands a great punch, Duran comes back with 3 or 4. Where does this man get the energy? Hook by Duran right on the button. What in the world is keeping Sugar Ray up when he gets hit like that?
The same kind of guts the other man has.
Oh boy, are they giving it to each other.
He keeps showing him the right hand and trying to hit him with the left. Duran turned his back on him.
What punches? Low punches by Duran. But it doesn't seem to affect Sugar. This is Sugar Ray. This is Sugar Ray at his best, and yet he doesn't take advantage of it. But no.
You know, Ferdy, they call him Sugar Ray Leonard. And Sugar Ray Robinson, I told you once, fought George Costner, touched his gloves and said there's only one Sugar Ray and you're not going to go more than one round. And he didn't. But he has said about this young man, Sugar Ray Leonard, he has the capacity, and he's fighting a Robinson kind of fight tonight.
Well, this fight is a seesaw battle. Just when one man looks to be getting the opportunity, the other one comes out. And one of the big surprises of this fight to me is that Sugar Ray Leonard has been able to take the terrific punishment by Duran and still be fresh and still be coming. What a fighter Sugar Ray Leonard is.
8th round. I'll tell you, they have respect for one another.
If they don't have it, they're getting it now, because they have done everything they could to each other, and they're still there. Out in the middle of the ring now, a little slow beginning. That's not good for Roberto. He's going to get hit from the outside, but it's great for Sugar Ray. That's Sugar Ray's fight.
I have the feeling Roberto is trying to draw him into the right hand now.
This is the first time I have seen Padilla so active in trying to break fighters up that are fighting. Oh, a fantastic right uppercut by Leonard. Another right uppercut by Leonard right on the button. But Duran is there, and here he comes.
Look at him. Look at him doing a little dance. Now Leonard answers. But there has been no showboating in this fight by either man. They came to fight. Leonard flat-footed.
Leonard has to fight this kind of fight. Now's the time for him to open up with this kind of fight. Roberto seems momentarily flustered. He's laughing at him. He's laughing at him, but here comes Sugar Ray. Roberto taking his first break.
This is about the time he catches his second breath. Usually he got hurt with a left, but then he answered with a right to the body.
It was a tremendous jab that Sugar put in, the kind that he should have been doing all along, but he has not. He has neglected his jab, and I don't know why.
I thought Duran wanted to keep Leonard in front of him all the time, and it's Duran who's trying to come from the side. Step to one side or the other and bang with either hand. Leonard right in front of him all the time. No blink, no reaction to feints. Just a great hand speed and a terrific fight. Better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be great.
This is, if you can call this round slow, this is the first slow round we've had. If you can call this action slow. There goes Duran with a nice right hand. It just missed. Here comes Leonard with hand speed. Duran's got him in a corner. Duran, he's trying to get out. Oh, a great shot from Duran. Another great shot from Leonard. Catches Duran. And a great right hand. A great right hand. How does Leonard stand it? A great right hand by Duran.
I want to ask you one question. After I catch my breath, Ferdy, is it possible? We all know that lightweights never beat welterweights for championships except once. Don't say twice, once. Because Barney Ross beat McLaren, but when Armstrong won it, he was a featherweight. Does Duran not punch as hard as a welterweight as he did as a lightweight?
He seems to be punching pretty hard right now, not as hard as the lightweight. Watch Duran's right hand now as it lands. There's a left. Look at that right hand flush, and back comes. Back comes Leonard, and what he does. Now watch another shot of this. Look at the right hand land flush, right on the jaw. Now, if he'd have landed that on a lightweight, he'd have killed the lightweight.
You know, of course, they always question Leonard's chin. You think they do now?
Not indeed. Not indeed. Not his chin, not his heart, not his head, and not his fighting ability. Sugar Ray Leonard is a sensational champion, but he's got his hands full with Roberto Duran, who has given him all he wants and is on top of him every minute.
Duran now is the aggressor. He's not trying to cut him off. He doesn't have to. Leonard is right there in front of him, fighting him flat-footed.
Leonard has not danced. He has not shuffled. He has been in the trenches with him.
Duran uses that feint with the right hand, draws it back and throws the left hook. Did he cut Leonard? Leonard went to his eye. Did he cut him?
No, he put his head in there pretty good. Angelo screaming from the corner. Watch his head. Padilla's got a big lot of trouble to separate these two. Again, Duran off first. Leonard trying to fight off the ropes. He missed with a wild swinging hook and had to pay for it with a thumping body shot by Duran. Duran in a corner again. Again, Duran fighting.
He's really pressured him a lot this round, and he hasn't given him a chance to get started. It's Leonard now that goes to the center of the ring.
Duran charging with a jab, turns it into a hook, lands it. Now goes with both hands to the body, and Leonard has not done anything this round. Again, backing him up. Now more punches to the body by Duran. There's the ubiquitous referee in between. I don't know what Padilla's doing here. Padilla's interfering far too much in this fight. These two guys are fighting. They don't need a referee. There he goes again. They aren't even at the corner, and he's there. No rest.
Leonard tried to spin him that time and couldn't do it. They are two master craftsmen. Superb fighters.
Duran is winning this round unless Leonard can turn it around at the end here. This round has been all Duran. You cannot give Duran that kind of edge. Every round is going to be important from now on.
Leonard's got to go to the uppercut if he expects to do anything, because Duran is coming in under those wide punches, as you pointed out, just coming under him.
He has a great ability to bend under punches. Leonard has stopped fighting this round, and I don't know why, unless he's taking a breather.
Catching a second breath, maybe.
It's not like Angelo to tell his fight.
Good right hand. Oh, they both do. Duran is on top of him again, and Leonard won't quit either. The round is almost over. Ray Arcel has the stool off, and there's the bell-ending the round. Oh, my aching back. What a fight.
I must say that there is no way that this man can retain his championship if he has another round like that. That round was all Duran fighting, and Sugar Ray, now there's something going on at his corner. They're pressing against his eye as if he has a cut or something is bothering Leonard's eye.
That's what I mentioned to you before.
And
look.
Angelo, the great cut man, is putting adrenaline in. Now, Angelo's got some adrenaline. He is applying adrenaline to the eye of Sugar Ray Leonard, which means that Sugar Ray Leonard is cut right at the eyebrow of the right eye. It must not be big. I didn't see blood, but Sugar Ray felt it. And Angelo has put the adrenaline and the cut stuff in. Another factor in this fight.
Round number 10.
Number 10 coming up. Many people picked this as the round that Duran would knock out Sugar Ray Leonard. Good right hand by Duran.
Leonard has not lost his cool, and neither fighter really has taken what you would call command of the fight. But Leonard now starting to get up a little more on his toes and go to the left hand. A little more on the toes, go to the left hand. Duran now sweeping at him, maybe feeling more confident.
Duran should have felt very confident after that last round.
You're right. Oh, he hurt Duran with the left hook. No, he didn't.
Duran smiled. Duran just cannot be beaten or intimidated by this man. He got hit a hard hook. He laughed and kept on coming.
Ray is starting to blink again. He's starting to blink again.
And Ray is beginning to look worried when Duran comes in. The first time I've seen that expression on Leonard's face. A good left and a right by Duran. Duran just looked over here and smiled at me. I can't believe that guy's got that presence of mind. Duran looked in our direction, smiled at me as if to say, how do you like this?
Leonard with the quick hands, but he doesn't seem... Duran is impervious.
Duran is going to the body. He does not seem to be able to respect the punching power of Sugar Ray Leonard.
That's where he needed the uppercut, either left or right, and all he's doing is hooking.
And punching down on a guy who is turning down. A thumping good hook to the body by Leonard. Duran has abandoned what's got him here this far. Uh-oh. He's playing games with him. He's painting him. Oh, what a shot by Duran to the body of Leonard. Leonard came back with two ineffective punches to the body. Duran chasing him back to the rope, which is where he wants to be. There he is, back to where he likes to be, home territory. Home cooking on the ropes for Duran.
Leonard now coming after him, but let's face it, two great fighters. What can you say? They're both. They talk about Duran being an animal. I want to tell you, Sugar Ray is
what exchanges by Leonard.
Yes.
Leonard going toe-to-toe with Duran and getting the best of that exchange. But Duran always relentless and back and the aggressor and pushing and pulling. The bell. As Leonard got off the three best punches of the round.
Bertie, you've been around Angelo how many years?
20 years.
Did you think that he was going to send Leonard out to fight this man's fight?
I did not. This is the biggest surprise. Outside of Tate getting knocked out, this is the biggest surprise that Angelo has got this guy fighting in the trenches with Duran. Because obviously Duran is in home territory when he's on the ropes and flat-footed and wailing away. He's shorter. That means his face is getting into, his head is getting into Leonard's face. He's cutting him, he's confusing him, he's frustrating him, and now he's even beating him to the punch in the middle of the ring. Now Leonard looks very tired at this moment. He looks a little weary, a little discouraged. He's now got to come on. Angelo's giving him that pep talk that he gives him. We're behind, we need this round.
And Arcella's doing the same with Duran. Round number 11. Round number 11.
They've met at the middle and exchanged punches. Neither one effective.
Neither one. Duran doesn't look tired at all, and Leonard is punching like he isn't.
He got hit very low. Leonard just got hit very low just now.
That isn't the first time a Duran fight has seen that. He holds no part of the man's body sacrosanct. He's a pit fighter.
He's just throwing punches wherever they... A good right hand landed on Duran. A good right hand landed, and now they're both exchanging furious volleys. As fast as Leonard goes, Duran comes back.
Right back. Right back.
No advantage to either one.
I was about to say that some of the sting may have gotten out of Duran, but you can't tell. Hard to tell. Short punches now by Leonard, trying to take him with the right hand. I tell you, he's caught his breath. Leonard, so far this round, has used greater hand speed.
And Duran has been punching without the authority that he had in the other rounds. He slowed down.
Oh, Leonard beating a tattoo, but Duran stays on top of him and hurts him.
He has just hurt Leonard, and Leonard comes back again. Duran won't quit. He just keeps throwing and throwing and throwing.
Look at Leonard fight back. And Duran. And unbelievable. Listen to this crowd.
Look at the way they're going one after the other. Duran actually keeps pinning him back to the rope, and that's his fight. Leonard can't seem to... Oh, Leonard threw everything he had in a punch and almost turned himself around. They're both extremely tired. I've never seen Duran lose punching power like now.
Leonard punched himself out. Duran is starting to come back at him.
I've never seen Duran punch so slowly, but he's been punching so hard. They're both exhausted.
We're in the 11th round. 4 more to go. Arcel was right. He said we'll see who goes 15.
That's what this is going to be. Who goes 15?
Leonard coming back with a flurry, and Duran answered and hit him right left hook.
They're just exchanging those volleys. It's incredible to me that one can come back to the other. And there.
What a fight.
Leonard may have evened it up now, but I still have Duran slightly ahead. He may have evened it up. He was just starting to look good, and for the first time, Duran is beginning to look weary in his punching power. I have never seen Duran run out of steam when it comes to punching.
The officials tonight, only the judges vote. The referee, Carlos Padilla, has no vote. No vote. Harry Gibbs, Angelo Poletti, and Raymond Baldereux. Now, Baldereux presumably has no reaction one way or the other to Styles. Gibbs likes boxing. Poletti likes aggressiveness. We're in round number 12.
I don't think they've seen much boxing, but they've seen a lot of aggressiveness.
By both.
Both fighters have been supreme fighters. Good right hand by Duran to begin this round. Exchanging jabs in the middle, not hurting each other, but not starting off fast. Duran doesn't seem to show any inclination to close right now, being satisfied to stay away for a few seconds. How can you blame them? They've been going toe-to-toe.
Freddie, who's the stronger man of the two physically, do you think?
Right now, you really can't tell. Right now, they're both pretty exhausted. What Sugar Ray Leonard has taken to the body should have caved in a heavyweight.
This is a replay of Robinson Lamada. Banging to the body.
Roberto's much busier. Roberto is much busier than Sugar Ray Leonard. That was a string. That string was hanging from Roberto Duran's glove, and Padilla took it out. Rightly so.
Stop the clock, too. He's shown him the right hand again and going at him with the left and hit him with a good hook. Duran did.
Duran seems to be getting his second win here.
Duran showing him the right hand and using the left. Oh, he hurt Duran. They exchange.
They exchange thunderous punches, and now Sugar Ray Leonard feels like he's got Duran in a little bit of trouble, but that's a mistake because Duran is a mongoose. He comes back. What a thunderous punch Sugar Ray Leonard landed, but Duran is still there. What in the world has Duran got for a heart?
Unbelievable.
Good right hand by Duran. Just when Sugar Ray Leonard was going to get untracked, he got hit by a right hand.
I don't think he's got the sting he had earlier.
I don't think either one of them had the sting he had earlier. Sugar Ray just took a deep breath, which is a sign of weariness.
It has been the plan, obviously, to go to Duran's body. Duran short with the right hand and does not look to be snapping it the way he did earlier. But you can't tell. You never can tell with Roberto. Leonard now hit him a little bit low. And the bell, 12th round.
Now we'll see a replay, and you will see the kind of punch. Look at that shot land. Now comes back with another shot. Look at this shot land. I am telling you, these people are throwing the kind of leather that would knock anybody out. They missed on the last two punches, but they had landed solid the two punches before. What's keeping both of them up? I do not know, folks.
Bertie, I have to remind everyone, a draw, the champion remains the champion. Please remember that. In the event of a draw, Leonard would retain his crown. I mention that because it is that close a fight.
I want to tell you, in the event of a draw, you meet me under the ring because there's going to be a lot of debris flying if this fight's a draw.
Leonard standing. That's what Ader Joffrey used to do, the great Brazilian. He always stood. Round number 13.
Round 13, and I believe that Roberto senses that he's got the fight if he keeps up the pressure. I do not believe that Sugar Ray thinks he's losing this fight. It's very possible both corners think they're ahead. It's that close. This is in the hands of the judges unless one of each.
Oh, a left hook by Duran.
Unless these fighters take the solution in their own hands, this is going to be a hard fight to judge.
Duran a little more aggressive in this round than Leonard.
Well, I believe he's been aggressive through the whole fight. Pushing Leonard to the ropes, mauling him, keeping him there. You have to give him points for aggressiveness, but Sugar Ray's fought brilliantly off the ropes at times.
They're both trying to fake one another into a lead because they want to counter off the lead. Duran surprised, I am sure, at the body attack. I don't think he's ever gone through one like that. A left hook should have hurt Leonard. It didn't. It did not.
Leonard had just landed his superb punch and got hit by a hook. He's retreating back to the corner. Duran's favorite hunting ground. That corner over there has been the pitfall for Sugar Ray Leonard. They seem to gravitate to that as if pulled by some kind of invisible magnet. And when he's there, it's all Duran.
Bertie, you were in Manila. I was not. Is this like the Thrilla in Manila?
This is the Thrilla in Canada, in Montreal. This is just like the Thrilla in Manila. Oh, right hand! A right hand lead by Duran! And a right hand by Leonard! What a second, another exchange of great right hand and exchange of lefts. What they are landing. No sooner does one fighter land one thing than the other lands exactly the same. Now Leonard coming on with a combination of three different punches that landed.
We did it in chorus.
Right above us, Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray exchanging furious punches. Here comes Duran. Leonard taking the punches, has to back up.
And now Leonard trying to come back.
But he takes the punishment as he's coming up. Now Leonard trying to pin Duran to the ropes. They're exchanging punches. Again, they're exchanging. And neither man has been hurt. Right now, Sugar Ray has landed devastating body blows, but Duran is still in front of him. Duran punching away. Leonard taking everything.
They're yelling, move away, Leonard, but he won't. He will. Oh, he's been hurt. A left hook, but he comes back. He's hurt.
Duran is hurt. Duran is hurt. The bell. Oh, what a fight. Duran is hurt. What a fight at the bell. Duran was hurt for the first time. He clutched and grabbed.
You know, the image of Ray in America, Leonard, the face of a poet. He's got a heart as big as Duran, and he also has fists of granite. Look at this exchange.
Right hand on the button, left hand on the button. And now Another right on the back of the head, which does not make you feel good, folks. And now they bounce back. Another right hand at the bell. Now that should have encouraged Sugar Ray Leonard. Angelo Dundee, the great cornerman, patting him in the back. We need this, baby. Go get it. Go get it.
Look at Duran yelling, I'll be there. I'll be there. He came out with a right hand lead that just missed the chin of Duran.
And Duran came back with a thumping body shot. Hello, here we are again, he said. That's not enough to intimidate Roberto Duran. It's round 14. And if he's going to save his championship, Sugar Ray Leonard must fight. Oh, a great hand! Now Sugar Ray is fighting an inspired fight. He seems to sense that he needs this. He's trading with him.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that Leonard would fight this kind of fight. He's not only made a believer, he's doing a hell of a job at it. Leonard has come out smoking, and Duran waiting a little bit, but he'll be there. They both will. I don't want to pick this one. Leonard's getting to him a little bit more with that left hook now. Duran, though, comes right.
Oh, what a hook! Left hook. What a hook by Duran. Duran dug a body shot, came back with a left hook. A straight right hand to Duran, to Leonard. Now they're back toe-to-toe.
Birdie.
It seems,
Did he hurt Leonard?
Leonard just shook his head in one of those exhausted motions that fighters make. What bumping exchanges, even exchanges.
What a great fight.
Leonard seems to sense that he needs this to keep his title. He needs these last 2 rounds, and he does. Bill, he needs these last 2 rounds.
What a fight. You mentioned in the tape fight about digging him with your toes to the canvas. That's what they're doing.
Oh, what a shot by Roberto! And Leonard is right back. What a shot by Roberto Duran! But Leonard snapped back to life and answered with a volley of punches.
In boxing terms, they call this a war. 24 seconds remaining in the 14th round. Leonard Avalon Bolo.
The first Bolo shot of the fight, and it landed right on Roberto's chin.
10 seconds!
10 seconds to go. 9, 8.
5 seconds, man. Go! Go, Ray, go! Go!
Leonard.
Look at the look on Duran's face.
Watch this exchange as you see the slow motion. Here comes the Bolo. Right on the button. And just like Kid. Let's see another fight. Let's see another view of this. Here comes the... There he goes. He winds it up once. He winds it up twice and lets it fly. When's the last time you saw that, folks? Kid Gavilan.
30. 15th round. This decide it?
I think this decides the fight.
I see. You got a dead even.
This decides the fight. What a sensational bout. Round 15. Who would have thought of this? This crowd is on their feet in tribute. Even ringside spectators, even the press is up on its feet.
15th round. Could be the decider. It's close. I don't have to tell you that. Leonard has fought a courageous fight. Not the smartest fight, but a courageous fight. And Duran has been Roberto Duran. He's always there. It's a war.
Sugar Ray Leonard has shown every inch a champion. What a magnificent fighter, Sugar Ray Leonard. has shown himself to be, and no less Roberto Duran, who has pressured and pushed and mauled and sent him to the ropes time after time after time. They're back to the ropes.
Bertie, no matter who the winner is, it's got to be a rematch.
Oh, I would say so. Here they come again. Roberto looking for that right hand.
He hasn't gotten off. He has not gotten off in the 15th round. He's got to do some punching. Leonard has taken the play away from him so far.
Either the corner thinks they're so far ahead they can win this fight, or I don't know what's happening to him, because he should be fighting like a madman right now.
Remember, Leonard has never lost a fight. Duran has only lost once. Only once, Esteban de Jesus.
1 minute and 24 seconds to go. Roberto is not pressuring him, and I do not understand why. This fight, this round could cost him the fight if he doesn't pressure him. They're both tired.
I agree with you. I think Leonard's got a little more gas left. He's doing all the punching. Roberto can smile, but he's not punching.
Either that or Roberto is saving himself for the last minute.
Now he's starting to try to spin him around and hit him. He's making Leonard miss. But he's got to punch.
Now he's playing with him. He's playing with Sugar Ray Leonard. I don't understand why. He's showing him, here's what defensive fighting looks like.
Arcella's yelling to him to punch. He knows that he needs it. How much time we got?
1 minute.
1 minute. Leonard doing, oh no. It's down to 25 seconds. This one will go all the way. And we're going to have a decision, and then Leonard may have pulled it out with the 15th round. Leonard bombing away, and
Duran apparently feels his one
that he's
fight
won it.
and doesn't have to fight the 15th round.
There's the clock. 7,
I can't believe it.
6,
I can't
5,
believe it.
4. Duran thinks he has won the fight.
I can't believe it.
The bell. It's over.
He thinks he's won this fight and didn't have to fight the 15th round.
I think he thought so. He thinks he's won.
I think he thought he won.
I think Leonard thinks he has won. I mean, Duran thinks he won.
No.
See. And now he's yelling at Benitez. Can you see? He's yelling at Benitez. I will take you now. They're right above us. We shall see shortly who the winner is. I repeat what I said to you before. In case of a draw, Leonard,
They're having trouble.
the corners. Yeah, the corners are getting after one another. They've got to stop that. They've got to stop it. In case of a draw, Leonard is the winner. Remember that.
Ashton is going on in the corner because of the corner of Leonard, who's looking like they want to fight.
Louis Enriquez is getting some of the Panamanian contingent back to the corner. I cannot even begin to give you an idea. But it looks close.
Well, what it looks like, Bill, is that Sugar's resigned to losing, and Duran knows he won the fight. Let us hope it works.
We shall see. Claude Mouton will give you the decision. Here you are. Here you are. Here you are.
Here's the decision.
Claude's coming to the middle so we can see him. Here he
Le
is.
président du Conseil mondial de la boxe et president of WBC, Senor José Suleiman, le président de la Fédération canadienne et president of the Canadian Federation, Murray Sleep, le président de la Commission athlétique de Montréal et president of the Montreal Athletic Commission, Arthur Gagnon, et le président exécutif du Conseil mondial de la boxe, the executive president of the World Boxing Council, Piero Fini, from Italy.
Let's have the decision. Come on. I am not sure what is the decision. You can see the corner of Leonard. That's Dave Jacobs, his trainer. It's close. I cannot believe that if there's a difference, there's a point. But obviously, Duran's corner thought he was winning because in the 15th round, they let Leonard do all of the leading. They are going to have to check the card, and we shall shortly see who the winner in this fight is. Let's see who the winner is. Obviously, Duran feels that he has won the fight. But as we look at Sugar Ray, he fought a tremendous fight. Let us hear. Come on, men. Birdie.
There's a tremendous amount of tension building in the ring. Obviously, Roberto Duran is totally confident, fully confident he's won. And Leonard seems to be very dejected.
Here is the announcement.
Mesdames et messieurs, la décision officielle des juges.
It appears, here's the
Here is
decision.
the official decision. Le juge Badirou. Duran, 146, 146. Leonard, 144, 144.
146, 144 for Duran.
Duran, 147, 147. Leonard, 147, 147.
He called it a draw.
Juge Gibbs. Leonard, 144. Duran, 145. Le nouveau champion du monde, Roberto Duran.
Duran.
Champion of the world.
What was,
Champion.
Chet, what was the last vote?
Pandemonium.
What was the last vote?
As
I did not hear the last vote.
they
Bernie
are
Pacheco
carrying him
is in the
around,
ring.
and it's going to be difficult to get to him in a
Tell when a shark is beginning to get excited and may attack. And that's the time, of course, to back away. Otherwise, you can work with these sharks, you can tease them in by using chum and bait, and then get your shark tagging done.
This should be incredible. Well, the important people in this competition are the divers representing the country.
Away, it pushed me and the cage aside, and it all turned out okay.
And I'm above water screaming, Ron, Ron, get in the cage, you fool. And I didn't know why he wouldn't get in the cage. I could just see the shark right on top of him. It was very frightening.
Now, are these blue sharks considerably less dangerous than the whites you've been working with?
Oh, much.
Now, as the defending
My territory, it's 15 meters deep only, and I bring also a lot of divers to this place, and the sharks learn very quick to live in the same territory with the divers. And then I start with some experiments with food to touch them, and I know the aggressivity of them. You must fight with them to have the position in this group. That's the same thing when you work with wild animals, with cats, you know, leopards and tiger. And when I was young, I was working in a zoological garden with this kind of animals, and I learned a lot of this. And the same thing is with the territory sharks. You must find a position to live with them.
So in reality, you've become a lion tamer underwater.
Yeah, this looks like a tamer.
Now, coming from Germany, how do you look upon this competition?
We have some disadvantages to the other guys who know the sharks, who know the area, but we have to fight to get our place, which we want.
The American team of Jack McKinney and Chuck Nicklin. Now, where did you start, Jack?
Well, I started up in the cold Great Lakes of Canada, then spent 3 years in the Bahamas and about the last 12 here in California. And I've got my own business now, producing films, primarily for my film lecture circuit. And eventually, I'm hoping to put together a series for syndicating on television. One of the films that we made that we're looking at now is one down in the Cayman Islands called Things That Go Bump in the Night, sort of a natural history film that we shot at night on the wreck of the Balboa in Georgetown Harbor.
All right, Chuck, now you've been working with Jack in the filming of The Deep. Now, any interesting tales you can tell us or what kind of problems you encountered on that shoot?
Don't tell them about any of the parties.
I was a very, yeah, it was probably the biggest thing that's been done as far as underwater filming goes, and the lighting and the Panavision cameras we used were a real challenge.
So what can you tell us about your strategy?
Well, I think probably Chuck's going to be the lucky one and carry the dead fish around with him and try and bait them in, and we're going to stay very close together, and I'll be using this in my arm like so, and be pulling one of these out and attaching it to the end of the weapon like this, and let him have it.
Before you buy a mid-size car, please know this. Oldsmobile Cutlass...
The San Diego coast at San Clemente Island, Judge Paul Zamolis briefs the competitors.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to go over the rules of this competition with you so that each and every point is very clear. Now, each team will have 10 minutes to tag as many sharks as possible. You may tag a shark that has already been tagged by another team. Each team has a specific color tag so that we can tell the difference between team tags. We'll be monitoring these tags both visually, me in the cage, and on tape. And before I announce who the winning team is going to be or the score, I'm going to review all of the tapes that are shot during the day so that we have a fair and an accurate manner in which to view the tagging. The order of team participation will be drawn by lots. We'll have numbered pieces of paper, and each of the teams will pull a slip out of a face mask, and then depending on what the number says, you have your choice. If you draw lot number 1, you have your choice of going first or last or in the middle. You may take bait underwater with you. You can take it either singularly, these are small mackerel, or you can carry them in a chum bag. Okay, I'd like to turn this session now over to Howard Hall, who is the competition coordinator, and he'll explain to you exactly where and how this competition is going to take place. Howard?
The competition is going to be centered around a shark cage. As you see, we have a shark cage strapped to the top of the aft stern here, and there's several reasons why we need a shark cage. One is that we're going to be drifting out in open water. There's not going to be any bottom, there's no rocks or kelp or anything to see except blue water in all directions, above you, below you, for thousands of feet. Water visibility is not terrific. We have probably 30 feet or 40 feet of water visibility. It would be very nice if we had more, but that's going to make the competition a little bit trickier simply because the perimeter that we can function in is going to be quite small. The boundaries for the tagging event will be a 30-foot circle around the cage. The tagging device that we've developed is not easy to use. We didn't design it to be easy. If we had wanted it to be easy, we would have made it about 5 or 6 feet long, and then you could have tagged sharks in the distance. But we wanted to make it a close, tight competition with close contact with the sharks, and since everybody here has done that kind of work before, we thought it'd be more exciting that way. The tagging device can be cocked with a rubber sling in your hand like this, and then once it's released, it'll go forward into the sharks, penetrating the dorsal fin and putting the tag on the opposite side. The tag is a little arrow with a streamer behind it with some information for Scripps Institute of Oceanography, so that if the tag is recovered, they can get some data about migratory patterns of sharks and so forth. It's really critical how close you are to the shark when you use this. If you put this right up next to the shark and release it, you won't have any acceleration of the tagging device, so the dart won't go through. On the other hand, if you are too far away, the tagging device only goes about 1.5 feet, so it won't be far enough. So the critical distance will be about 8 inches from the shark. We do have safety divers in the water. They'll be armed with this particular weapon. It's a power head, and this can be loaded with a very high explosive charge. And when it is impacted on a shark, there's an explosion that takes place which will kill almost any shark that it is used against.
So the scene is set, and the divers will give it a try in just a moment. 2,000 feet above the bottom. Dick Stockton with Paul Zamolis here as the bait cage is lowered hours before the competition begins. And I guess, Paul, this is a key element here because this is the camera, the equipment. Well, we had two 65-foot boats, and one was the production and camera boat.
Yes, and these cameras are actually part of the competition. We're going to score this event electronically by the cameras.
Now we see a shark already with the bait line.
Okay, we got another bait in the water. Oh, yeah, they're coming in already. The minute there's some bait in the water, you get a few sniffers that come in early.
Now, this is a practice run. As you know, the West Germans have never even taken part in shark tagging before, and there is the cage going down, and of course, we're going to see you in that cage as the judge.
Yeah, and the water temperature is not bad. It's running about 63 degrees, which is just about perfect for bringing in the blue sharks. They travel where the warm water is. So we have the right conditions for a really good event today.
There's the West German team. You saw the Americans and the Aussies. And this is going to be a pretty good warm-up as you look at the West Germans right now and Valerie Taylor getting set. I guess there's a lot of preparation with all the cables and communications involved.
Yes, and it's the first time for any of the teams to try out the new short-style official tagging device.
All right, Paul, there you go into the water.
Oh, yeah, sea conditions look good.
Now, all of the devices are on that little string that you saw there. Now we have our first view underwater, and this is fascinating.
As you can see, the mood is calm down there. The sharks are just leisurely swimming by, and they're very curious about the new arrivals.
Are these people so confident that there are no butterflies even during practice like this to see those sharks come so close?
I don't think there's any butterflies at all during the event until you get to the point of tagging a shark, and it really has to do more with the anxiety of sinking that tag than any danger toward the shark.
Now, that's mackerel, right? That's the bait?
Yes, that's the whole bait. And these teams will be using both whole bait and chum bags.
Now, Jack McKinney there with the blue ribbon. That'll be the United States ribbon. Yellow for West Germany and red for Australia. Jack started diving 25 years ago in quarries in the Great Lakes around Ontario and Canada. So he has a lot of experience.
Oh, yes, Jack's an old pro at this. In fact, the entire crew on this particular event are extremely professional in the area of shark involvement.
All right, so let's see how Jack McKinney works the device as the blue goes by right there. I think he missed that shark.
There's another coming up right now there. He's got a tag.
But I think we showed that it's not an easy competition. It's not a foregone conclusion as the Germans go down. And, of course, they've never tried this kind of an event before with blues.
Well, the device is the key to this whole competition. It's a very tricky little instrument to use. It's only 2 feet long, and it's made of fiberglass pole. And it has this tiny little stainless steel arrowhead on the end.
You missed.
Yeah.
And you've got to get up close. I mean, 6 inches. You can't do it from farther back.
You've got to get within 6 inches.
All right there, Paul. You are now using communications. Let's see if we can hear.
Yes.
Yes, I'm using hardwire communications there.
Cameraman, can you get Paul would like you to get
and there's the underwater
cage.
Loudspeaker.
Cameraman, Paul would like you to get beside the cage.
And I've got a new audience there with a shark. sailors, the Australian team going in right now. They're going to give it a little bit of a workout. You have to hold the shark tagging device very close to the dorsal fin, no more than 6 inches away. If you get too close, you don't get enough momentum, inertia picked up in the shaft. And yet if you're too far away, the little dart or arrowhead will not penetrate. And of course the fin of or the dorsal fin of this blue shark is very rubbery.
There's certainly enough sharks down here to tag, though.
Plenty for everybody.
plenty for everybody.
Plenty for everybody, and the long day of practice is over. It's back to the base at sunset, and the next time they try it, it'll be for keeps. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everyone, to sunny, breezy San Diego.
Tom, you know, California's always been a hot spot for sports. Back in the 60s, it was surfing.
Is that where it started? That's the evolutionary process.
It really was. And then in the 70s, we got into skateboarding and really pushed it to the limits. Now we're in the 1980s, and we're into roller skating now.
But not the provincial scene. What is this called? Is this the bowl?
This is the bull riding, and it's a very dynamic aerial event. They're going to do a lot of radical maneuvers in this event.
Young athletes, about 17, 18 years old for these champs?
Yeah, they sure are.
All right, and the choreography, entertainment sports are close on this, aren't they?
Yeah, it's disco roller skating, it's outside freestyle skating, really a nice sport.
Okay, good-looking young people, let's get at it. Huh?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's roll. We rolled right down the San Diego Freeway to the bowl competition. This is going to be men bowl riders, right?
That's right, Tom. We're going to see some very, very dynamic moves in the air and off the edge of the pool.
Now, each guy will have a different way to accelerate and get the speed, Denny?
Yeah, some of them take different entries into the bowl. Some come down the chute, some come out of the top. This is called a roll-in right here. Nice way to start out his routine. And a canyon jump.
This is young Greg O'Neill.
Very nice. Oh, there's a plate stall right there. Had a little trouble on that plate stall. Another plate stall. Roll out. And a roll in. He's trying to build up some speed here. Looks like there's another canyon jump. There's a backside air. A very nice hand plan invert. Plate stall. A 540.
What is a 540, Denny?
Tom, a 540 is a 1.5 rotation in the air. Real difficult maneuver to pull off.
540 degrees. That's Greg O'Neill. He used it all up. He's something.
He's really fast. There's his hand plan aerial. And now he's getting ready for that big move, his 540.
Okay. Oh, slow motion.
There it is, a 540.
All right, Greg O'Neill is getting the voting from the judges now. 5 cards, you throw out the high and the low, and O'Neill has 263 points. Here's our next one, Duke Rennie's second run. Duke's been, you know, skating 3.5 years already.
There's a canyon jump. He started with a roll in and a canyon jump.
What's a canyon jump?
Canyon jump is coming through the opening of the pool all the way across it in the air. Whoa, a nice inverted hand plant. And there's a layback. A backside rock and roll. Another inverted hand plant. And another layback. Got his skate caught on that one. There's a 540, really tight. A plate stall. Roll out.
From Redondo Beach, that's Duke Rennie.
And a roll in from the other side, and another canyon jump, front side this time. A nice grind, a nice 360 slide, and another roll out. That was it.
Hello there, quite a run by Duke Rennie. He's only 17 years old, too.
These young kids are really great. Okay, here we can see him coming up into a grind, setting up.
Good speed. Does he get the what you need, the acceleration?
He's got the acceleration, the timing. There's a really nice little sliding 360. Very difficult maneuver right there. Takes a lot of finesse.
The judges think so. 283 points for Duke Rennie, and he moves by Greg O'Neill into first place.
Now we have a chance to see our 5 judges, very, very experienced. They've seen the best. Between these 5 gentlemen, there's at least 15 years experience in judging bull riding.
And you're looking at Freddie Blood, the guy that wrote the book on bull riding, a 17-year-older from Hollywood, California.
Watch close, this man's incredible. Starts out with a roll in. Up there's a very nice canyon jump backside air. There's an inverted hand plant.
Look at the height he gets, though.
That's what makes him so good. That's why he wins so many competitions. Another inverted hand plant, and there's a layback. There's a plate stall. A 540. Look at the height on that one.
He's cooking.
There's an ollie air, a fakie air, setup maneuver there, backside rock and roll.
He's cool too, isn't he?
He's got so much control. Another layback. A frontside rock and roll. Difficult maneuver. A lot of timing is involved there. Looks like he's setting up for something again. And there's another 540 in the opposite direction.
Freddie Blood comes out. The crowd seems to think that maybe he did blow the doors off everybody and get into first place.
He's just incredible.
A slow motion look at Fred Blood in action.
Here we come. Here we come up in the air right now. Plate stall. Sets up for a layback air. Here we come up into a front side rock and roll. Look at the timing and finesse that is.
Out of sight.
And he's done it. He's got it with a 288.
The innovator and the winner, of course, number 8 is Freddie Blood. Fred, you do some incredible things, but you sort of set the tempo for really all of this, the pool-type action anyway. Haven't you done most of these things for the first time for a lot of these people?
Well, yeah, I've kind of taken all the tricks from either skateboarding or just gymnastics and things like that and tried to develop them into pool riding for vertical roller skating and tried to just pretty much keep the sport alive and really put my time into it.
You know, for a person, a neophyte from the outside, it's somewhere between gymnastics and, as you say, skateboarding, but you have to be in really good physical shape, don't you? And it is demanding of shoulders and everything else when you're working the edge of the pool, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of physical shape, but a lot of mental work, too. It takes a lot of practice, and you really just got to go out there and get your head in the right place and think about what you're doing. Concentration is like the main part.
You've got to be pretty bright, then, is what you're saying, huh?
I don't know. It just...
What about the danger factor? Is there any at all?
There's only a danger factor if you're afraid of falling. If you're afraid of getting hurt, you're going to get hurt. If you don't think about it and you concentrate about what you're doing, you're going to go out there and you're going to just do as good as you can.
Congratulations to Freddie Blood from the people at the CBS Sports Park on a beautiful day. It's the freestyle skating, really disco dancing. And Anita Jones is who you're going to see right here from Richmond, California, a 20-year-old gymnastics teacher, and she's strong.
She really is. She shows a lot of grace, a lot of strength moves. Really an incredible skater. A lot of disco dancing in her routines and just a lot of out-and-out freestyle skating that comes from this heavy onslaught of outdoor skating that's going on these days.
It's a tough surface, though, isn't it, Denny, with wheels and all of it?
It really is. It's unforgiving. It's an imperfect surface. They have to be very careful when they come down out of their aerial maneuvers or when they're skating backwards, because those wheels are always spinning on them.
Anita Jones, a gymnastics teacher. Oh, look at this a bit. Look at that.
That's that gymnastic training, all that strength.
Big hand for Anita Jones. The women's freestyle winner is Anita Jones, and now we're going to look at it slow-mo.
Okay, right here, she's just doing some nice dance maneuvers, goes into a very difficult split. A lot of strength right there. She throws a split into a 360 and into a pirouette.
The women's freestyle winner, Anita Jones. You're right, honey. Follow the yellow brick road. And number 59 is Scott Bird, a young athlete that's going to show us how to long jump on skates at high speed. For you people that once in a while have cloudy skies, wherever you are, San Diego is beautiful and cloudless. What is this like, Denny?
Long jump is really a difficult maneuver. They got to get up speed and make as long a jump as possible. Right there, you heard the buzzer. He hit the DQ line on his landing.
Okay, here's Scott Bird.
There's his lift off. You can see as his wheels come down, he hits the line, DQing on that jump and making a three-point landing right there.
And good thing he had all the padding on, so people shouldn't try this unless they really are accomplished, huh?
That's right. It looks simple, but it's dangerous.
Wish I could try it, though.
Here's Richard Adloff, our winner of the long jump from Hermosa Beach.
Hey, he made it.
Very nice jump. That was an 18-foot jump that won the event for him.
The whole thing is just how much speed you get before you catch the line, huh?
Well, it's the speed and keeping your center of gravity very low. Watch him, he brings his knees up, okay? Keeps the center of gravity down. Very controlled landing. Beautiful jump.
Good athlete. We've all been waiting for the men's freestyle disco roller skating. The crowd is ready, and you're looking right now at Craig Boyd, better known as Squeaky from Pasadena, California.
Look at the rhythm. Really a lot of motion here. Good dance steps.
Do they pick their own music?
Yeah, they do, Tom. They pick their own music because they'll feel more comfortable dancing to the music and performing to it. They get a lot more self-expression that way.
Squeaky wants to be a television sportscaster, is a very fine athlete, and goes to Pasadena Junior College. Good baseball player, good football player, but says he loves disco roller skating.
It takes a lot of strength and a lot of balance. You look at the maneuvers. He's staying on 4 wheels sometimes instead of 8.
How critical is the judging on this, Dennis?
It's very critical. They don't want to see any type of mistakes or break in the flow or the rhythm of the routine.
Rough asphalt, smoothly done by Craig Boyd or Squeaky.
Really makes it look easy. Little leg lift there, very difficult balance maneuver. Still smiling, too.
Crowd likes it.
But he likes the crowd. He likes performing out in front of these people. You can tell. There's another leg lift and a reverse. Nice pirouette. Ooh, a little trouble with his landing.
Pulled out of it, might have gotten away with it, huh?
Little improvisation. He covers up very well on that. The judges won't score him down too much that way.
Squeaky Boyd.
Let's take a look at it in slow motion now, Tom.
Well, there's the difficult maneuver backwards, too, huh?
A backward split with a leg variation thrown in there.
Hello.
Really keeps the rhythm up.
Pumping, too. He's got a lot up his ass.
Really does. A lot of control, a lot of rhythm, a lot of style, and he's always smiling while he's skating.
The scores are in. Squeaky Boyd gets 267 points. We'll be back with more freestyle roller skating, so you disco people, get with it.
One of the local boys here from San Diego.
From San Diego. He is disco-oriented, isn't he?
He really is. 15 years of indoor skating. Now that he's bringing it to the outdoor arena here, he can really show the people what he knows.
Again, that's a very uneven surface. These guys are really good.
They really are. Look how easy he makes it look. It's all that experience. He knows right where he's at all the time. Right now, the judges are going to be looking for continuity, degree of difficulty, and how you use the entire arena that you're skating in.
Boy, he's upbeat, isn't he?
He really is. He's really cool, too, when he skates, if you notice. Nothing looks too difficult for him. Oh, no, that's the only break in his routine is right there. Almost ran out of bounds.
30 seconds left. He's also a snow skier, I understand. They compliment, huh?
That's right. He snow skis, surfs, and roller skates. Good athlete.
He has everybody clapping, doesn't he?
The whole crowd's up and at it right now. They love him. He picked some really good music to skate to, too.
Number 43, George Osario. Oh.
Big strength move right there at the end.
We're going to have a slow motion replay now and see if we can pick it apart. It's such a new art, it's sort of hard to judge even for us, isn't it, then?
It really is, Tom. It's a brand new event. It's been taken from indoor to outdoor skating with a lot of new imaginative type of maneuvers thrown into it. So it is really difficult to judge.
Shoe fly, the judges have the signs up. It's 273 points for George Osario, and George moves past Squeaky Boyd into first place.
He sure looks happy about that one. Look at him talking with the other skaters.
Oh, from the classical stylist to this.
Russell Howell. He's an incredible man on wheels. This guy skateboards and roller skates both. He's very, very adept at either sport. This is his first major competition here today, too.
A little picking music, huh?
He always seems to skate to the very upbeat type of music where he really moves. He throws in about 5 or 10 more maneuvers per square inch than anybody else out here today. Watch him really speed around here. See, he throws a lot more aerial maneuvers and a lot more reversals into his routine.
to the Orange Blossom Special.
Little country music here. Look at the crowd. They're really getting up on him. Really excited about the way this man moves in front of them.
You can't tell when he makes a mistake either, can you?
Oh, this man is the king of cover-up right here. If he makes a little teeny mistake, he is definitely not going to let anybody know about it. That's
Russ Howell. He's 30 years old, and he's from Long Beach, California.
Been skateboarding 20 years, been roller skating a year to the day, he said.
30 seconds, Russ.
He did that on purpose.
That was on purpose.
Okay.
I've seen him do that move before in skateboarding. He's put so many moves into his routine, it looks like he might be getting just a little pooped out, or he's slowing down just a little bit, but still moving faster than the rest of the skaters.
Maybe the crowd will tell us how he's going to be accepted by the judges, too. This will be a tough competition to judge.
What an ending, wow. Russell Howell.
What was that, a handstand?
It was a spring off of his hands. Let's take a look at that, Tom, in slow motion, see what he's going to do.
Let's take a look at the former skateboarder, gymnast, probably a little bit of everything for Russ Howell through his years.
His ambition, he says, is to stand tall someday. He's only about 5'4".
He's the winner. This time, the judging has come through, and Russ Howell, 276 points. He beats Osorio by 3 points. Congratulations, Russ. Denny, you have a few questions for him here?
I sure do. You were really fantastic today. This is a...
With a beautiful day and plenty of sharks, Dick Stockton with Paul Zamolis, who is our analyst as well as the judge for this competition. Australia, West Germany, and the United States are the teams competing, and as you can see, we do have enough sharks to start the competition. Now, the draw was made as you look at Paul getting ready to go into the water. He'll be in the shark cage. Australia won the draw, and they elected to dive first. Now, there is the camera that will record it, and as we mentioned earlier,
in the water.
That's where where we're going to decide whether the tags are successfully concluded or not. It'll all be recorded on videotape. There is the cage that Paul will go into, and there you're looking at the Australian team of Ron and Valerie Taylor.
Competitors ready. Okay, the competitors are ready.
Okay, let's start the competition.
Okay, start the competition.
And now we're underway. The Taylors go in the water. They have 10 minutes to tag as many sharks as they can with the tagging device. 3 points if they tag a dorsal fin, 1 point if they tag the rest of the shark's body. Here's an attempt coming up and a miss.
Say again.
Now, Paul, their experiences have been with great whites primarily, as now we see a miss again on a dorsal.
Yes, just keep your eye on that red ribbon, and you can tell when a tag is made. The ribbon will leave, just like that. There's a good dorsal hit.
So 3 points for the Aussies, and now you see how our competition works.
Exactly. The material you see floating around in the water is chum, which is coming out of the chum bag and the chum bucket. Keeps the sharks very interested in this location.
Now, that's a body tag, although it looks like it was on the dorsal, Paul.
It's just below the dorsal, about a ½ an inch, and that's the area in which you'd call it a body tag. If it was a dorsal tag, the little arrow would go right through the dorsal fin, and that's the way we can tell the difference between that and a close shot on the body.
It doesn't hurt the shark, I guess.
Not a bit. The dorsal fin on a shark has no nerve endings in it. They feel absolutely no pain at all. It would be like you clipping your fingernails.
They're the Taylors, and there is a miss on the dorsal. Gets another chance, and he makes it. Another dorsal tag, and a total of 7 points. And a great view of a shark coming right at the camera. So 7 points now for the Australians.
Ron is very sharp today. He's tagging them one right after another.
And if you want to know where Valerie is, she is the support diver. So she has the chum bag, and she's looking out in case there's any danger for Ron, right?
She is a very courageous little lady to be holding this bait in her hand and actually playing the part of a human lure. Of course, she's done it many times before.
What happened there?
Well, it was a tagged shark that had just come in to be curious again, and of course, Ron discouraged him with a little rifle butt stroke.
So you can't tag the same shark twice, but then when the West Germans go into the water, they can tag a shark that's already been scored on by the Australians.
That's correct. The funny thing is, the shark that has been tagged is often the one that is most aggressive and most curious. So he keeps coming back, and of course, after the first tag, he's nothing more than a big annoyance.
There's Valerie on the right, Ron Taylor.
Yeah, Valerie is serving as also as a spotter. She's pointing out these sharks.
There's a miss. I guess you can tell when the sharks swim away and there's a ribbon trailing along whether a hit was made or not.
Exactly. Just keep your eye on the ribbon. That's the critical part of this whole thing. And if you cannot see the tag, it generally means that the competitors are out of the competition area. They've gotten beyond the range of visibility.
A blue shark, about 6 to 8 feet long, I would say, and that's what we have in the Pacific Ocean right now, as Ron and Valerie Taylor, the defending champions in shark tagging, are going through their time in the water. And we'll be back with more in just a moment.
We asked men.
Ron and Valerie Taylor of Australia. This is shark tagging. Amazingly close to these sharks get. And right now, 7 points for the Australians on 2 dorsal fin tags and 1 body tag. Dick Stockton with Paul Zamolis. Valerie on the right with the chum bag, and of course she's a pretty good still photographer, isn't she?
Oh, she's an excellent photographer. She's one of the top women photographers underwater in the world today. And I think part of her success is due to the fact that she understands the animals with which she works underwater.
Ron is on the right, and he has the device.
They're searching for more sharks to tag. The second half, the last 5 minutes of this competition, is the toughest part because more than half of the sharks have been tagged.
There's fresh bait.
Yeah, responding to the chum.
Now you saw the tag shark. He's going to try the dorsal. He's got it. He's got it.
Got a good one. Solid hit.
3 more points.
Another dorsal tag has been made. I understand.
Valerie is really working hard to break up the fish bait to bring in new sharks.
You see the red ribbon, so Ron couldn't go after that shark. But the blues seem kind of calm. No problems with them.
They're more interested in the food than the people. People sort of get in the way, but you can never turn your back on one of these creatures. They're liable just to turn and take a nip out of you just to test to see if you're something edible. And that keeps everybody on their toes all the time.
So casual the way you say that.
Well, it looks easier than it really is. This is definitely not something for amateurs to attempt.
Is that another dorsal? No, he missed that.
Missed that. Just going to give it a try again. Lining up.
Right in front of our camera. All right, 3 more points. 13 on another dorsal fin tag.
That was the best one yet.
You don't recommend our viewers. There's another one. That's a body tag, I believe.
Yes. Just below the dorsal.
14 points.
Ron is certainly doing well. He's really set the pace for this competition.
And the competition is over. The checkered flag ends festivities, and coming out of the water are the Australians.
There's still a couple down there without tags. I lost count of how many I tagged, though. Not that I tagged all that many, probably only half a dozen or so.
Well, our judges didn't lose count as you take a look at a great view of a dorsal fin tag. 14 points unofficially for Australia in our first day of shark tagging on the CBS Sports Spectacular. Australia has 14 points, and now the West Germans have something to shoot at. Herwart Voigtman will be the tagger when West Germany goes in the water tomorrow. And let's not forget the American team, because they will be competing as well. And here they are, the United States team of Jack McKinney, the tagger on the right.
the world's greatest chief inspector, Peter Sellers got away with murder. Now he's up for life as the world's greatest prisoner.
It is nice to think that this old place might once again echo to the screams of excruciating agony.
Peter Sellers is the prisoner of Zenda.
Why do you hate me so?
Because you are conceited, arrogant, spineless, selfish, shallow, petty, pompous, and pitiful.
But apart from that...
But how could one man be as romantic as Robert Redford, as devilish as Burt Reynolds, as tough as Clint Eastwood?
The king is not averse to affairs.
And as sexy as John Travolta. He couldn't, unless there were two of him. A man of distinction.
And I didn't bet on it.
Yet, a man of action. A Caesar. And a Lancelot. A Robin Hood. And a Romeo.
No, not undoing yet, no. Don't undo.
Let me undo something.
And when you play both starring roles, there's no escaping yourself. So, for the best in comedy, and the most in adventure, it's the one and only Peter Sellers.
Up yours, Mike.
And the one and only Peter Sellers.
The evidence is remarkable.
As the prisoner of Zenda.
Some very strange things going on around here.
Try to love.